Welcome back to the channel BBC Coin Today. We are taking a close look at one of America's most recognizable coins, the 1980D Lincoln 1-cent coin. At first glance, this small copper-colored penny may seem like ordinary pocket change, but for collectors and coin enthusiasts, certain examples can be worth far more than their face value. Could a 1980D penny sitting in an old jar, coin collection, or forgotten drawer be worth a surprising amount of money? What makes some examples valuable while others remain common? Stay with us as we explore the history, design, rarity factors, errors, and current market values of this fascinating coin. Let's begin. The Lincoln cent has been a staple of American currency since 1909. It was introduced to commemorate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth and became the first regular United States coin to feature a real historical figure. By 1980, the Lincoln cent had already become one of the most widely collected coin series in the United States. Millions of Americans handled these coins every day without giving them a second thought. The 1980D Lincoln cent was struck at the Denver Mint, which is indicated by the small D mint mark found beneath the date. During that year, billions of pennies were produced to meet the demands of commerce across the country. Because such a large number were minted, most examples remain very common today. However, as every coin collector knows, rarity is not always determined by mintage alone. Condition plays a major role. A heavily circulated 1980D penny may only be worth a few cents above face value, but a coin preserved in exceptional condition can command a much higher price among collectors. Professional grading services evaluate coins based on factors such as wear, luster, strike quality, and surface preservation. Coins that receive high mint state grades are often far more desirable because so few survive in pristine condition. Imagine two identical pennies struck on the same day. One spends decades circulating through cash registers, pockets, and vending machines. The other is carefully stored and protected from damage. Years later, the preserved coin may be worth many times more than the circulated example simply because of its superior condition. Another factor that attracts collectors is the possibility of mint errors. Mint errors occur during the manufacturing process and can create unusual and collectible varieties. Some of the most popular error types include off-center strikes, die cracks, double strikes, clipped planchets, and other production anomalies. When collectors discover a genuine mint error, demand can increase dramatically depending on the rarity and visual appeal of the mistake. This is why many coin hunters carefully inspect every penny they find. You never know when an ordinary-looking coin could reveal something special under magnification. Now let's talk about design. The obverse, or front side, of the 1980D Lincoln cent features Abraham Lincoln facing right. The inscriptions include Liberty, the date 1980, and the national motto "In God We Trust." The reverse features the familiar Lincoln Memorial design that was used from 1959 through 2008. Collectors often enjoy studying these details because even minor differences in strike quality can affect a coin's value. Strong details, sharp lettering, and attractive original luster are all characteristics that advanced collectors seek. One of the most exciting aspects of coin collecting is the treasure hunting element. Many valuable coins have been discovered in circulation, inherited collections, old piggy banks, and forgotten storage boxes. Although most 1980D pennies are common, the possibility of finding an exceptionally preserved example or an unusual error keeps collectors searching. This excitement is what makes coin collecting such a rewarding hobby. It combines history, education, research, and the thrill of discovery. Every coin tells a story. A 1980D penny may have traveled across countless cities and states, passed through thousands of hands, and witnessed decades of economic history. For many collectors, that historical connection is just as valuable as the monetary value. So what are current market values? Most circulated 1980D pennies are worth only a small premium above face value. Uncirculated examples can sell for higher amounts depending on quality and demand. Coins with outstanding mint state grades may bring significantly stronger prices at auction. Meanwhile, genuine error coins can sometimes command substantial premiums if the error is rare and well documented. The key is authentication. Before assuming a coin is valuable, collectors should compare it with trusted reference guides or seek professional evaluation. A certified grade from a respected grading service often provides buyers and sellers with confidence regarding authenticity and condition. If you own a 1980D Lincoln cent, take a moment to inspect it carefully. Look for strong luster. Check for unusual striking characteristics. Examine the surfaces for errors or exceptional preservation. Even if your coin turns out to be common, the process of learning about it can be enjoyable and educational. That is one of the greatest benefits of coin collecting. Every coin becomes an opportunity to learn more about history, minting technology, and the fascinating world of numismatics. As interest in rare coins continues to grow, collectors around the world remain eager to uncover hidden gems. Sometimes the most exciting discoveries come from the coins people overlook every day. The next valuable addition to a collection could be hiding in a coin jar, a family inheritance, or even the spare change in your pocket. And that brings us back to the 1980D Lincoln cent. Today, we are diving into one of the most talked about coins among collectors, the 1982 Lincoln 1-cent coin. Some rare examples and unusual varieties have attracted tremendous attention in the coin collecting community, turning a simple penny into a treasure hunt that anyone can join. The year 1982 was one of the most important years in the history of the United States 1-cent coin. During this year, the U.S. Mint made a major change in the composition of the Lincoln cent. Before 1982, pennies were primarily made of copper. Rising copper prices forced the mint to switch to a zinc core with a thin copper coating. Because of this transition, several different varieties of 1982 pennies were produced. This unusual situation created multiple combinations of coin types, including large date varieties, small date varieties, copper versions, and zinc versions. As a result, collectors pay extremely close attention to every 1982 penny they find. At first glance, a 1982 Lincoln cent may look completely ordinary. Abraham Lincoln's portrait appears on the front, while the Lincoln Memorial is featured on the reverse. Millions of these coins were produced and circulated throughout the country. However, hidden among the billions of coins are a few special examples that have become highly desirable to collectors. One of the biggest reasons collectors search for 1982 pennies is because of minting errors and rare varieties. A tiny difference in date style, weight, or striking quality can dramatically increase a coin's value. What looks like a common coin to most people may actually be a collector's dream. The Denver Mint produced a large number of pennies during 1982. Most of these coins carry the familiar D-Mint mark. However, stories of unusual examples and possible minting anomalies continue to generate excitement among collectors. Whenever a coin appears different from normal production standards, experts become interested in studying it more closely. The key to identifying valuable 1982 pennies begins with careful examination. Collectors often use magnifying tools to inspect the date, lettering, and overall strike quality. Even small details can reveal whether a coin belongs to a scarce variety. Another important factor is weight. Since 1982 included both copper and zinc compositions, weighing a coin can provide valuable clues. Copper cents generally weigh around 3.11 grams, while zinc cents weigh approximately 2.5 grams. This small difference may help determine whether a coin belongs to a more desirable category. Condition is another major factor affecting value. Coins that have remained in exceptional condition over the years are often worth significantly more than heavily worn examples. Collectors use grading systems to evaluate the quality of a coin, considering factors such as luster, strike, surface preservation, and eye appeal. A coin graded in mint state condition can command much higher prices than the same coin in circulated condition. This is why professional grading services play such an important role in the coin collecting market. Their evaluations provide buyers and sellers with confidence when determining value. Many collectors spend years searching through rolls of pennies hoping to discover a rare variety. Coin roll hunting has become a popular hobby because valuable coins can still occasionally be found in circulation, old collections, estate sales, and forgotten coin jars. Imagine finding an old penny that has been sitting unnoticed for decades. After closer inspection, you discover unusual characteristics that set it apart from ordinary examples. That moment of discovery is what keeps collectors searching year after year. The fascination with rare pennies goes beyond their monetary value. Each coin tells a story about American history, economics, manufacturing technology, and the evolution of the nation's currency. The 1982 penny represents a unique moment when the mint adapted to changing economic conditions. Stories of valuable pennies have inspired countless people to start examining their spare change more carefully. Some collectors began their journey after hearing about a rare coin worth hundreds, thousands, or even extraordinary amounts under exceptional circumstances. Could a hidden treasure still be waiting to be discovered? Many enthusiasts believe the answer is yes. Rare coins continue to surface unexpectedly, proving that exciting finds are still possible today. If you happen to own a 1982 Lincoln cent, Take a closer look before spending it. Examine the date carefully, check its weight if possible, and compare it to known varieties. You never know what you might find. Today, we are taking a closer look at one of the most talked about modern American coins, the 1995 Lincoln 1 cent with no mint mark. While millions of these coins were produced, certain examples have captured the attention of collectors across the country, creating excitement and speculation about their true value. The story of the 1995 Lincoln cent begins with one of America's most recognizable coin designs. Featuring the portrait of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, this iconic penny has been a staple of American currency for generations. The reverse design displays the famous Lincoln Memorial, a symbol familiar to millions of Americans. Many people become curious when they notice a penny without a mint mark. On Lincoln cents, a missing mint mark often raises questions. Was it a mistake? Is it rare? Could it be valuable? In the case of the 1995 Lincoln cent, a no mint mark example simply means the coin was produced at the Philadelphia Mint, which traditionally did not place mint marks on many of its circulating cents during that period. What makes this coin especially interesting is the growing interest among collectors who search through rolls of pennies looking for rare varieties and errors. The year 1995 is particularly famous because of a well-known variety known as the 1995 double die obverse. This variety displays noticeable doubling on several inscriptions, including the word liberty and the motto "In God We Trust." When collectors discover one of these double die examples, excitement quickly follows. Unlike ordinary pennies worth only face value, authenticated double die specimens can sell for substantial amounts depending on their condition. Coins showing strong details, original luster, and minimal wear often command the highest prices. Condition plays a massive role in determining value. A heavily circulated 1995 no mint mark penny may be worth only a few cents. However, an uncirculated example with exceptional preservation can attract far greater interest from collectors. Professional grading services carefully evaluate coins based on strike quality, surface preservation, luster, and overall eye appeal. The highest graded examples are especially sought after because they are far more difficult to find than ordinary circulated coins. Over time, pennies experience wear from daily use, making pristine examples increasingly scarce. This scarcity often drives demand among serious collectors. One reason the 1995 Lincoln cent continues to generate attention is the possibility of discovering valuable varieties in everyday change. Many collectors enjoy searching through coin rolls purchased from banks, hoping to uncover hidden treasures. While the odds of finding a rare variety are relatively low, the thrill of the hunt remains a major part of the hobby. Imagine opening an old coin jar that has been sitting untouched for years. Among hundreds of ordinary pennies, there could be a hidden collectible waiting to be identified. This possibility is what keeps coin enthusiasts searching and learning more about minting errors and varieties. When examining a 1995 Lincoln cent, collectors often use magnification to inspect important areas. The date, the word liberty, and the motto "In God We Trust" are carefully checked for signs of doubling. Good lighting and a quality magnifying glass can make a significant difference during the inspection process. Authentication is another crucial step. Because valuable varieties can attract attention, professional certification helps confirm authenticity and condition. Collectors frequently submit potentially valuable coins to respected grading services to receive an official assessment. Market demand also influences value. Coin prices are not fixed and can change depending on collector interest, rarity, and overall market trends. A coin that attracts significant attention from buyers may sell for much more than similar examples during periods of strong demand. The Lincoln cent series remains one of the most popular collecting categories in the United States. Its long history, affordable entry point, and abundance of interesting varieties make it appealing to both beginners and experienced numismatists. The 1995 no mint mark cent is part of that ongoing story. Many successful collectors began with a single penny discovered in circulation. What starts as simple curiosity can evolve into a lifelong passion for numismatics. Learning how coins are produced, identifying varieties, and understanding grading standards can transform an ordinary hobby into an exciting educational journey. If you happen to own a 1995 Lincoln cent with no mint mark, take a closer look before spending it. Examine the details carefully and compare your coin with verified examples of known varieties. While most coins are common, the possibility of finding something special continues to inspire collectors worldwide. Today, we are diving into one of the most talked about modern Lincoln cents among collectors, the Liberty 1 cent 2011 coin. Some rare examples and unusual varieties have generated enormous interest in the coin collecting community, leading many people to search through their spare change hoping to uncover a hidden treasure. Before we begin, make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and stay tuned until the end because the value of certain Lincoln cents may surprise you. The Lincoln cent has been a favorite among collectors for generations. First introduced in 1909, it became one of the most recognizable coins in American history. Over the years, millions upon millions of Lincoln cents have been produced, but not all of them are created equal. Certain dates, minting errors, and exceptional condition coins can command impressive premiums in the marketplace. The 2011 Lincoln cent is part of the Union Shield design series. This design features the portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the front and the Union Shield on the reverse. The shield symbolizes Lincoln's preservation of the United States as a single unified nation. While millions of these coins were produced, collectors know that rarity is not always determined by mintage alone. What makes a coin valuable? There are several factors. First is condition. Coins that remain in pristine, uncirculated condition often sell for much more than heavily circulated examples. Second is rarity. A coin that exists in limited numbers naturally attracts greater collector demand. Third is the presence of minting errors. These unusual mistakes can transform an ordinary coin into a highly sought-after collectible. When examining a 2011 Lincoln cent, collectors look for sharp details, original luster, and strong eye appeal. Coins that appear nearly perfect under magnification are often graded by professional grading services. These services evaluate the coin's condition and assign a numerical grade. The highest grades are the most difficult to achieve and often command the strongest prices. One reason collectors are fascinated by modern pennies is the possibility of discovering an unexpected error. During the minting process, coins pass through numerous stages of production. Occasionally, mistakes occur. These errors may include double designs, off-center strikes, die cracks, missing elements, or other unusual characteristics. While most coins are produced correctly, error coins can become highly desirable among collectors. Imagine finding a coin that looks slightly different from all the others in your collection. At first glance, it may appear ordinary, but under closer inspection, you notice unusual details that set it apart. This is exactly how many valuable discoveries begin. A careful collector examines every coin closely and understands that small differences can sometimes lead to significant value. The excitement surrounding Lincoln cents has grown dramatically in recent years. Social media, online auctions, and collector forums have helped spread stories about rare pennies selling for surprising amounts of money. These stories inspire thousands of people to search through old coin collections, piggy banks, and inherited coin jars in hopes of uncovering a hidden gem. The 2011 Lincoln cent is especially interesting because it belongs to a modern era when advanced minting technology was used. Despite these improvements, collectors still report discovering unusual varieties and striking anomalies. While most examples are worth only face value, exceptional specimens can attract strong collector interest. Another important factor is demand. The coin market operates much like any other collectible market. When more people want a particular coin, prices can increase. Lincoln cents have one of the largest collector bases in the world, which helps maintain steady interest in rare and unusual examples. Collectors often recommend using proper lighting and magnification when examining coins. A simple magnifying glass can reveal details that are impossible to see with the naked eye. Pay close attention to the lettering, date, mint mark area, and overall strike quality. These features can provide important clues about a coin's rarity and potential value. Professional grading can also play a major role. When a coin receives a high grade from a respected grading company, buyers gain confidence in its authenticity and condition. This confidence often translates into stronger market prices. As a result, many collectors submit their best coins for professional evaluation. One of the most exciting aspects of coin collecting is that valuable discoveries can happen anywhere. Rare coins have been found in pocket change, bankrolls, estate collections, and forgotten storage boxes. Unlike many other hobbies, coin collecting combines history, treasure hunting, and investment potential into a single fascinating activity.